Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Whatever time it is, wherever in this world it is that you are. Welcome once more to another live stream of Alexandra Mayers live page by page reading and commentary of the modern English version of the Bible. So today we're going to go back into the second book of Samuel, chapter 3, which revolves around the struggle between the house of Saul and the house of David. Also gets into Abner defecting to David. What else? Joab murders Abner. Okay. So this should be a pretty interesting chapter. I hope that all of you are having a good week so far. I'm feeling good. I slept so well last night. Um, I wound up going to sleep a little bit early last night. I was planning on actually doing a live stream for one of my other projects, but I just wasn't feeling it. And I'm to the point to where if there's something within me to where I don't have the energy or I don't have the motivation to do something, I don't push myself anymore. At least not unless I have to, because I am somebody who sometimes goes without sleep, and that's not exactly healthy for me. So I'm really pushing to get enough rest and whatnot going into 2026. And last night, I don't know why I slept so well. What's funny is that I did end up doing an audio only live stream, and I think I fell asleep about 45 minutes into it. But strangely, sometimes I sleep better when I have my live stream running. I don't know why that would be. But that's what happened last night. So I might do that again in the future. Anyway, let's go ahead and read this. And I might start reading two chapters per day when it comes to the Bible reading, because I am excited to get into the New Testament. We have a ways to go until we get to the New Testament. Actually, let me take a look at it. Let's see. How many more books of the Bible till we get there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Well, we have a long way to go. We have about 30 more books of the Bible before we enter the New Testament. So that's quite a bit. But that's okay. This is meant to be an ongoing, long project, and that is what it will be. So let's go ahead and get started. Second book of Samuel, chapter 3. The struggle between the house of Saul and the house of David endured, but David grew stronger as Saul became weaker. Sons were born to David in Hebron. His firstborn was Amnon by Ahinoam the Jezreelitess, and his second, Chileab, by Abigail, the widow of Nabal the Carmelite, and the third, Absalom, the son of Maacah, the daughter of Talmai, the king of Geshur, and the fourth, Adonijah, the son of Haggith, and the fifth, Shephatiah, the son of Abital, and the sixth, Ithream, was born to Eglah, the wife of David. These were born to David in Hebron. Abner defects to David. While there was war between the house of Saul and the house of David, Abner was strengthening himself in the house of Saul. Now Saul had a concubine whose name was Rizpah, the daughter of Aiah, and Ishbosheth said to Abner, "Why have you gone into my father's concubine?" Abner became very angry over the words of Ishbosheth. He said, "Am I a dog's head that belongs to Judah? Each day I show loyalty to the house of Saul, your father, to his brothers, and to his friends by not allowing you to fall into the hand of David. Yet today you are charging me with guilt concerning this woman? May God do so to Abner, and more also, for as the Lord has sworn to David, this I will do for him, to transfer the kingdom from the house of Saul and to establish the throne of David over Israel and Judah, from Dan to Beersheba. And he could not offer a response to Abner for fear of him. So Abner sent messengers to David on his behalf, saying, "To whom does this land belong? Make your covenant with me, and behold, my hand will be with you to bring over all of Israel to you." He responded, "Very well, I will make a covenant with you, but I do require one thing from you. You will not see my face unless you bring Michal, the daughter of Saul, with you when you come to see me." Then David sent messengers to Ishbosheth, the son of Saul, saying, "Give me my wife Michal, to whom I was betrothed, for 100 Philistine foreskins." So Ishbosheth sent for her, and he took her from her husband Paltiel, the son of Laish. But her husband went with her, weeping as he went, as far as Bahurim. Then Abner said to him, "Go return." So he turned back. Abner had a word with the elders of Israel. "In days past, you were seeking David as a king over you. So do it now, because the Lord said to David, 'By the hand of David, I will save my people Israel from the hand of the Philistines and from the hand of every enemy.'" Abner also spoke privately with Benjamin. Then Abner went to tell David privately at Hebron all that was received favorably by Israel and the entire house of Benjamin. So Abner, along with 20 men, went to David at Hebron, and David held a festival for Abner and the men who were with him. Abner said to David, "Let me arise, go and gather all Israel to my lord the king, so that they may make a covenant with you, that you may rule over, so that they may make a covenant with you, that you may rule over all your heart desires." So David sent Abner away, and he went peaceably. Joab murders Abner. Now, the servants of David and Joab came from a raid and brought much plunder with them. But Abner was no longer with David at Hebron, because he had sent him away in peace. When Joab and the whole of the army that was with him arrived, they reported to Joab, "Abner, the son of Ner, came to the king, and he sent him away peaceably." So Joab went to the king and said, "What have you done? Behold, Abner came to you. Why is it that you sent him away? Now he is long gone. You know that Abner, the son of Ner, came to deceive you, to learn of your coming and going, to discern all that you are doing." A spy. You know, someone recently, and I did discover who that alt was. It's somebody who has lied about me extensively, actually. Had the nerve to come into this chat of this stream and question me as to whether I feel spying is okay. Unless God speaks to you directly and requests that you spy, I don't think that you should spy on people. I know it's a war tactic, without a doubt, but is it a sin? I think so, because it's rooted in dishonesty, pretending to be somebody that you're not. gathering information to hurt people. I see why it happens, but do I really agree with it? No, I don't. When Joab left David, he sent messengers after Abner, and they brought him back from the well of Sirah. However, David was not aware of this, so Abner returned to Hebron, and Joab pulled him aside in the gateway so as to speak with him undisturbed. There he struck him in the midsection, so that he died on account of the blood of Asahel his brother. Wow. So he pulled him aside, pretended like he wanted to talk to him, and then killed him. Afterward, when David heard of this, he said, "My kingdom and I are forever blameless before the Lord for the blood of Abner, the son of Ner. May it fall upon the head of Joab and upon all his father's house. May the house of Joab never be without one who has a discharge, or who is a leper, or who leans on a staff, or who falls by the sword, or who lacks food." So Joab and his brother Abishai killed Abner, because he killed Asahel, their brother, at Gibeon in the battle. David said to Joab and all the people with him, "Tear your clothes, put on a sackcloth, and mourn before Abner." As for King David, he followed behind the bier. When they buried Abner at Hebron, the king raised his voice and wept at the grave of Abner, and all the people wept. Then the king lamented for Abner, saying, "Should Abner have died as a fool dies? Your hands were not bound, and your feet were not put in fetters. As a man falls before the wicked, so you have fallen." And all of the people continued to weep over him. Then all the people came to persuade David to eat food while it was still day. But David took an oath, saying, "May God do to me, and more also, if I taste food or anything else before the sun sets." All of the people recognized this, and it pleased them, as everything that the king did was pleasing to all the people. That very day, all the people of Israel understood that it was not ordered from the king to have Abner, the son of Ner, killed. David said to his servant, "Do you not understand that a great leader has fallen this day in Israel? Today I am weak, even if I am an anointed king. And these men, the sons of Zeruiah, are too strong for me. May the Lord repay the evildoer according to his wickedness." I like that phrase or that sentence. May the Lord repay the evildoer according to his wickedness. I might make that into a song. All right, that's the end of the second book of Samuel, chapter 3. Thank you, everyone, for listening, whether you're listening live or at a later time. I'm going to go ahead and get started on my day. I hope all of you out there have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.